Hey everyone, welcome back to Bike Beat, the place where two wheels always mean freedom. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated cruiser releases of the year, the 2025 Honda Rebel 1100. Whether you're a seasoned rider or just bike curious, this one's going to be worth your time. Let's get into it. The Rebel lineup has always stood for that perfect blend of stripped-down aesthetics and real-world usability, and the 1100 is Honda's modern-day middle finger to the idea that cruisers have to be old-school or bulky. The 2025 model sharpens that edge even further. Let's start with what powers this beast. Under the tank, you've got a liquid-cooled, 1,084 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine derived from the Africa Twin. That's right, it's the same motor that's been praised for its versatility, but here it's tuned for more torque and a punchier delivery. You get around 86 horsepower and 72 lb-ft of torque. But the magic isn't just in the numbers, it's in how it delivers. Smooth, responsive, and surprisingly refined, especially for a cruiser in this class. One of the coolest aspects of the Rebel 1100 is that it comes in two transmission options, a traditional 6-speed manual or Honda's DCT, dual-clutch transmission, which gives you fully automatic shifting or manual control at the push of a button. It's a game-changer for urban riders and people who are just tired of feathering the clutch at every stoplight. Now, let's talk electronics. This isn't your granddad's cruiser. The Rebel 1100 comes with ride-by-wire throttle, which opens the door for 3 standard riding modes, Standard, Rain, and Sport, plus a customizable user mode. Each one tweaks throttle response, traction control, engine braking, and ABS settings, allowing you to tailor the ride to your mood or conditions. Whether you're gliding through downtown or hitting the twisties, the bike adapts with you. One area where Honda clearly aimed to separate itself is the chassis and suspension setup. The bike features a tubular steel frame and uses a 43mm Showa fork-up front with a pair of piggyback-style rear shocks. This setup balances comfort and performance really well. It's soft enough for long highway stretches but stays planted when you want to push a little harder through corners. Now, let's move to design, because this is where the Rebel's identity really kicks in. The 2025 model retains that low-slung, minimalist silhouette that's become synonymous with the Rebel name, but this year, Honda's added a bit more edge. You've got darkened engine cases, smoked indicators, and an even sleeker LED headlight. It's modern, a little aggressive, and still unmistakably a cruiser. The seat height is a super manageable 27.5 inches, which makes it great for riders of all sizes, and the mid-mounted foot pegs strike a nice balance between relaxed cruising and sporty control. It's not a forward control chopper feel, and it's definitely not sport bike rear sets, it's somewhere comfortable in the middle. Weight-wise, you're looking at just over 500 pounds wet, which is light for a bike with this level of performance and equipment. Honda's done a solid job of centralizing mass, making the Rebel feel nimble at low speeds and surprisingly flickable on backroads. Fuel capacity is 3.6 gallons, not huge, but good enough for around 160 miles per tank depending on how hard you twist the throttle. And yes, there's cruise control on the DCT version, which makes highway stretches a lot more manageable. You also get a fully digital LCD dash, minimal, clean, and easy to read. It shows everything from gear position to ride mode to fuel economy. Some riders might have wanted a TFT display, but honestly, the LCD fits with the whole raw and uncluttered vibe of the bike. Now, let's talk about what this will cost you. The 2025 Honda Rebel 1100 starts at around $9,799 for the manual version, and about $10,499 for the DCT. That's pretty incredible value for a bike that offers this much tech, performance, and real-world usability. When you compare it to some heavyweight cruisers north of 15 grand that don't even offer electronic rider aids, the Rebel looks even more impressive. So who is this bike for? Honestly, it's a bit of a unicorn. Newer riders love it for its low seat and manageable power. Veterans appreciate it for the torque, the tech, and the quality. And commuters find that with the DCT and customizable ride modes, it makes daily riding almost effortless. What really sets the Rebel 1100 apart is how versatile it is. It's a bike that looks like it belongs at a bike night downtown, but feels at home carving up canyon roads or even tackling longer weekend rides. There aren't many bikes under $11,000 that feel this polished and adaptable right out of the box. And yes, the aftermarket support is growing fast. From saddlebags and fairings to custom exhausts and bars, the Rebel is becoming a favorite in the custom scene too. It's got that same mod-ready DNA that made the smaller Rebels so popular with the garage-built crowd. At the end of the day, the 2025 Honda Rebel 1100 isn't just another cruiser. It's a signal that Honda is serious about shaking things up in a segment that's too often stuck in the past. It blends classic styling with modern performance and next-gen tech, all while staying within reach of everyday riders. If you're looking for a cruiser that doesn't compromise, doesn't bore you, and doesn't break the bank, the Rebel 1100 should be on your shortlist. Thanks for hanging out with us here at Bike Beat. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more in-depth bike reviews, and drop a comment if you'd ride the Rebel 1100 or if you're holding out for something else in 2025. Until next time, ride safe and keep it rubber side down.